Huh? Oh. Now to do the puzzle. That is a 6 because this is blocking it and this is in the other position. So that I knew, but I also needed a reason for it to also be that. And then the other 6 could be here or here, and I don't remember where it was. And we now need to actually think. I guess I'm going casual about it. Very not pressuring myself. Not my fastest time. Well, we're starting with immediate 8. Two. 3, 6 equals not 6. Not 3. Doesn't change much. 4, 7 equals not 4, 7. That's big. That's a lot of noise. Like, you can say all you want that it's in that vertical or it's in that box, but it's not. Leading to the next 8, 5. Nice. 9. 1. 6. 7, 9, 7, 9 equals not 7, 9. 7, 9, 7, 9, 2. 2. 1, 4, 1, 4. But that doesn't help anymore. 5 is already only on the bottom on the other side, so it can't be here, meaning 5 must be here. Force is 9. Or 9 remainder, whatever. Both are valid ways of saying it. Similarly, 5 vertical. Mm. 9 vertical. 7. Okay. Eight, 9, 8, 9 equals not 8. Not 8. Nice. 6, 3, 1, 3, 5, 6. Unclear. 7, 8, 7, 8. Interesting. 47476 461. So 93379 78. 3 must be in here, so unclear. 9 must be vertical. Dang it. Oh wait, only 8 box. Does that give me anything? The 6 on the other side. 3 over here. 6 there. 3 there. Nice. Little bits of detached information. Here's a 1. 3 remainder. Now what? Okay, if 1 has to be here for the column, there you go. Well, the horizontal, the row, yes, that thing. 7 already is, so that's a 5, that's a 6. 7 4, 7 4. That's also a 5. Nice. There's a 4. 7 4 6 9 3 7 1 2 1 8 5 4 8 2 7 7 4 9 8 7 7 8 4 8 4 1 6. Did you ever doubt there was no binary in this? That was a quick one. 4 to begin with. 2 8. Oh, that's too generous. An entire row. Nice. That's what you call hard? Okay. What do we got? 7 6 6 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 5 7 6 is here and here. Interesting. 1 5 5 is definitely below because it's in the other boxes. Don't know. 5 here. Maybe. I can't decide that yet. 1 7 2 7 8. No. 9 5 5 8 7 1. No. Dang it, this is weird. Beautiful start, but then it's all like, I don't know what to do. Um, 1 is very sparse, 7 very sparse, 8, it's in the column, 4 is also in the column, obviously, but there's very little to like genuinely go on, except for there's a 2 here and 2 there. And then 2's that do. Nothing. There's 2 there, 2 there. Nine is all over the place and unclear. Too many possibilities except for this one. That's a 9. There you go. After scanning everything, we found one number. But that's good. I mean, this is the 4, 5, 8 triplet. So we can't put 4, 5, and 8 elsewhere. So it's not 4. It's not 8. This is not 4 or 8. This is not 8. So that's something. It's not a lot to go off of, but it's something. At least I found that. What else do I have? Oh yeah, 4, 5, 8. We already have that, so not 4, not 8. Yeah, that's correct. 7, 1 pair. Well, because there's nothing else that can fit in here, you can't put 7, 1 in there, so it has to be that way. And then we have 7, 1, 8, 1, 7, 8, 1, 2. 7, 8, 2, 1, 2. I don't know which one's right. But then there's only 7, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 1, 1, 7, 6. Not as clean. This one's a perfect quad. You can't do anything with that. Okay. Hold on. If 2 must and 1 must and 5 dang it, I don't know. And 3 oh, there's only 3's in this column. That's nice. Of all the easy going and the noise reduction, we're still not close enough to say discernitively. However, here it is, 7, 6, 7, 4, and 7, 4, 6 equals the triplet we can't repeat elsewhere. Because imagine you put the 6 here, then you'd have the 7, 4, 7, 4. They wouldn't go anywhere else. So it's not 7, 4, 6. It's not 7, 4. And it's not 4, 6. So that's more noise reduction. I appreciate it. Then if I think of 519, well, one of these fives has to be the other five. There are too many ones and too many nines with the 4 and stuff, and 6 is somewhere. 519 vertical. There's still too many ones and only one out of 5. It's not enough to go on. If I was a betting man, I would have said that the 5-2 must be a pair, but it's not clear actually. What other noises there I can find? Well, 4-2-4-7-4-7-2 is again a perfect quad on the top. Can't do anything with that. Versus, oh, did I complete the 4-7-6 vertical? No. Okay, well 4, 7, and 6 are in these 3 spots. They're not here. 4, 6, no. So that's an 8. That's not a 6. That's not a 4-7-6. That makes so much sense. So at least we know where the 2 3s might be. This makes a 1. That's nice. 7, 1, 2. Okay, we got some stuff going on. Cascade. 5, 9, 1. Dancing around the thing that I found, but it's fine. And then we have this mixture here, but that's a 6. That leads this into a string. Goes in a nice little circle here. We have this number 1 going up. We got the 3, the 1, the 4. It's over here. 7, no binary, just deduction. And we're just gonna solve it because there's no mistakes. There's no guessing. It was all just found stuff. And noise reduction protocols. I love a good noise reduction. I say it a lot, but it's just so good. Like, it makes the hard become easy. I just mistyped there, don't worry about it. They don't deduct on mistakes. Yeah, the solve is basically done. I'm just typing it in. And that's the entire puzzle in 26 minutes. Do you think you could do better? Probably, but it depends on this set of triplets of puzzles, where this was the lowest I've done with easy in a minute, and then this was a really easy medium, and then this was a very fast hard. Um, Especially for no binary, I just did noise reduction protocols. So it's like, that's cool. If you enjoy this and you like seeing it be solved and the um, little tips and stuff that I do along the way, um, if you think you can solve it also, like, I do think that if I worked on, for example, medium no candidate, I don't think I'm going to do it as fast. And I could do it because, well, that's a 2 I can see. I'll just see how much I can get before I complete, because I don't have a clue what this puzzle was anymore. And I have to rediscover it by sudoku, and regular methods no binary, but no candidate. But I'm not sure about things. Just gaining some base information. It's not very clear, but there's definitely a 2 there, so that's good. Leaving this 2 here. Nice. But doesn't explain a lot. The other 2 is either here or there, and here or there, so we'll move on. We have 9. It has to be here. And then we need a 9. It has to be somewhere in here, but that's a lot of information I don't have. And then the other 9 is like anywhere in this box, anywhere in these 2. 7, hard to say I would ever find a 7 early, so I won't. 6, however, has to be not here, not there, and it has to be one of these 2. But again, that leaves it open. But of course, it can't be this one because it would block this one. So it has to be this one, and then this one's automatic. And then we go to, we need an 8 in here somewhere, and we need a 1. So if this can't be the 1, then this must be the 1, and that must be the 8. Cool. Didn't think I would find an 8 early either, because we only had 1, but that wasn't too hard to find. And then the 1 is here. So then I guess, yeah, 6 has to be in the middle, so it has to be like here and there. And then the other 6 has to be in one of those 3 spaces up there, and one of these 3 spaces down here. Don't know which one. And then 7, if I had to guess, would be here, but it could be there. And then I don't have any more clues on 7. Or it could also be up, just as easily. 5 is, it must be here because that's blocked everywhere else. That was easy. And then the other 5's here, so that's good. And then this one is the only one not blocked. And after that, we have these 2 potentials, and anywhere on the top, and again anywhere on the top for the 3 for the middle top, so that's not helpful. 3, well, it has to be in the middle, but it could be top or bottom in this block. And then 3 in the middle could be these 2, and there's too many options. Okay, we said about 7 has to be in one of these top places. So that means not here, meaning whatever else is here, what is it? It's a 8 and 6, right? And we need a 6 in this box anyway, but it doesn't confirm that it's a 6. But it can't be here, and it could be there for the 6. But the 8 and the 6 have to be there. And then for this one, it's 3, maybe? No, not 3, 4, 2, 7. Could be the 7. And then we need, dang it, they contain each other. That sucks. This is also, oh, this one needs a 7 and a thing. So the 7 must be down here, actually. It has to be. Meaning the other 7 has to be up here. We know that now. It cannot be here, for example. So the 7 has to be there, as well as another number 4. And we don't have enough information about 4, but it's 4 and 7 down here. So then, if it's 4 and 7 and 6 and 8, what's the last digit that goes here? Well, it has to be the 6 and the 8. So if, oh yeah, we don't know which one it is. It has to be 6 or 8. Yeah, there you go. Or 6 or 8. And the 8 is here, so that means that must be a 6. That's the 8. That's the 6. There you go. That was easy. Push the button. There you go. Right. I like that. We had the 8 to tell us about it. Once we eliminated some factors, then we're good. So now we know that 6 is there. That means the other 6 is definitely up. And, well, the vertical we knew, but anyway, 7 is also in that, so it has to be somewhere else. 9, it's just somewhere in here, and it's somewhere in this 2 spaces. So then the 8 is here also. That's obvious. That's good. Then we have 8 in one of these spaces as well. 7, 8, and 9. So 9 is unclear. 8 has to be above, and 7 has to be somewhere in there. Let's for some reason look at this block. 3 has to be somewhere. Could be above. It has to be here or here or there or there or there. Can an 8 go here? I don't see why not, which means it also could go there. And then 8 has to be in the middle. And it definitely will be in the middle in here. So we can't have it, for example, in the middle up here. Or up, well, you know what I mean. It could be here or there or here. But not here. Interesting. How do the 4s look? Not informative. Yeah, there's just not enough to go off of. It's more likely that the 4 is down here, but we don't know. And the 5 has to be somewhere in the middle. Only 2 places the 5 could be. And the 5 is on the edge in these 2 places. So that's something. And then if I have to put a 5 in one of these 2 places, and it has to be on the other one for the top. And if 5 has to be on the other 2 places, I still don't know anything. Oh, well, yeah, it could be on top or it could be on top. Doesn't matter. 6 looks like, yeah, it's just in these two positions, or the other 6 is in these two positions. Hmm. Yeah, I don't usually do this. I usually stop, but like, we're already this far and I don't know why I would stop now. Um, I'm thinking, okay, so if 7, 8, and 9 are in all of these positions, then we can exclude them from the top, meaning 7, 8, 9 has to be elsewhere in this, and we also need a 9 in this column somewhere. So 9 has to be here, actually. That's something we can find. That's good. And then if 9 has to be on the top, it could be on the top here, but it can't be on the top in this box because it's blocked. And it could be on the top in this box, so it's here or here. Is there anything else I have? I was wondering about 2. 2 has a couple of places that can go, so it's very limited. It's not nothing's excluding its positions, so it's not good enough to be able to tell. This is 7, 4, and the other one is 7, 8. Hmm. And if 8 goes, okay, hold on. Well, 8 has like 4 spaces in this box that it can be. And in this box, it has another 4 spaces that it could be. And 5, it would look so nice if 5 was here because it has to be not in the other one and the other one, but there are technically 3 places it could be. And it has to be in one of these 2 places. So that's something. Why am I betting that 7 is going to give me some insight? Probably not. I'm kind of stuck. If I find out that if I press candidate and it has like something that can only go in one of the places, I'm gonna be upset because I should have seen that. And I don't want to do it. Okay, let's check 1 again. 1 is blocking most of these places. Um, so 1 must also be there. And then in these 3. And 1 must be, well, obviously not in that block. Can't be there. Can't be there. It has to be one of these 3. And it has to be like here or there. Or there. And it's like, where does the 1 go? Why is the rum gone? I don't know. Be great if I could get an insight about 2. The problem is I probably need like multiple insights, and my brain can only work so much on that. This is actually really frustrating. I'm cheating. Okay, so for the first thing to notice is 7474. That should be obvious. Okay, that means 74 can't go anywhere else in the block, but does that mean I could have gained anything from that? No. So here 74 can't be anywhere else in this box. So those are all removed candidates. I guess if I'm gonna, no, it's a 7, no, 4, 7 4, 7 4. Just gonna, I gave up. I'm cheating. 7 8, 7 9, 7 9 equals not 7 9, right? And then this shows just the clear advantage of having this. Holy crap. 7 8, 7 8, 7 8, 7 8, 4 free. Even with this, nothing is shining like it should be, but it's not. Like 4 6 7 4. Oh, 7 4 7 4 means 5. And then 7 is not. So it's just a 1 6 pair. Right. Because the 7 4 double, you can't have it. In the box, 5. 5. 2. 2. Nice. Now we have 7, 4, 7, 4, 9, 7, 6, because it's a box, 1, like it's just immediately obvious at this point. 3, 6, 8, 1, but I did get like a fair bit of the way there. Got like halfway there before I gave up. But whatever. I like the idea of attempting to do it no candidate though. So obviously it took double the amount of time with candidate doing the other half of the puzzle with that. And it's like, that's not great. And then I do this, and then let's see how far I can get in this one without candidate. And the first thing I can think of to look at is 3, but that's not helping. And then 5, is not clear. 986 2 1 7. Like I got this 8, that's something, but it's not much. Then like I got this 1 that has to be somewhere else. 3, it's not enough. Yeah, I don't think I can do much more than that. I have a couple numbers. No, I have one number, 8. That's it, only because it's an obvious 8. And then I can't solve the hard past that. I didn't even try using expert tactics. I just gave up. I'm too tired. Some kind of neck problem. That was annoying. One of those yawns where your muscles just lock up like a stupid. Like I understand that these 5 are blocked with 3, so it's like I gotta have a 3 on the side, and that has to also be down there, but that doesn't give me enough to definitively do it. 5 has to be in one of these 2 positions, and then 5 has to be in low high, and then 5 has to be anywhere. So that's not enough to go off of. Although I would assume high would be better. I could go along with it, and if I fail, I fail, and I don't care really. So I would put the other 5 on this side, because I decided not to go low corner. That is a binary, I guess. And then 3 is like, it could be here and here, and I don't remember which one it was. And then 8, I don't know. Three would have to be here or there. See, I could do personal candidate, and at that point, I'm pretty much doing the same thing as candidate with possibly advantage. I'll do it anyway because, like, I'll go back to the 8, and that's the only number I'm much sure of, and I'll start doing candidate. Not auto candidate though, because I can't possibly feel like that's different. Auto candidate is a benefit, definitely. I feel like manual candidate can sometimes be better, because then you have all sorts of things that, like crosswire, and you end up with true positions based off of like triangles and stuff. Okay, the 5s are already lit. 3s need to be here and there. And then up. They need to be here, here, and here. And then that sync 3s are done. 4s. A lot of 4s to place. I feel like manual candidate is still like annoying. Okay, it's 5. Did I do all the 5s? It would look like it. And then 6. There's gotta be a 6 in here somewhere. Up top, 6s. Everywhere. And below. Top. Okay. I'm not gonna put 9 as a possibility in the middle of the top block because that's not even, that would be a contradiction already. So like, is a 6 what goes there? Probably. Or could it be an 8? No. Can it be a 7? No. Can it be a 9? Well, we have 7, 9, and then in the middle, but what else is there? Is the 2? I haven't done the 2s yet. Hold on. There's so much stuff to write down. But does that mean this is right? And so it could be an 8. Eights haven't been written down. Eight's gotta be on the bottom, except for it's already there. So then it's up here. It's a lot of stuff. there's some stuff I'm missing, so... What? Oh god, have I not done the ones? I did do the ones, but I didn't properly do them. I would say they have to be on the top, because those ones have to be on the middle. So it might say that they could be there. My candidate actually is advanced compared to what they give me. It's already got the alternates considered. Because the one is blocked on this side, so it can't be up, and it can't be up anywhere else. So it has to be in the middle there. So it can't be up. At that point, I'm just using that, but then it's like 747474 looks absolutely wrong. So I have to figure out what else could go there. Not 8. What is it? Well, it's also 1. Okay, that's good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. 9 need to be placed. All over the place. A bunch of 9. But personally, I'm tired, and this almost looks exactly like Auto Candidate with my own interpretations and stuff. I'm too tired to do it, and I don't honestly care. Don't count that. So anyway, we did it. We did it all in. We actually did everything we did before the 20 minutes of this medium puzzle, and then the rest of it was us trying to do the other puzzle, and it's like it doesn't matter. But we did everything in 26 minutes. It was cool to do most of the medium as much as I could, but I couldn't do anything on hard without doing at least manual candidate, and I hate that. So I'm just done.